to fly in the team standing by. Okay, Red 1 is airborne with his 9 aeroplanes now. They're gathering themselves together, and in approximately 2 minutes they're going to be with you. You can do better than that. Let's have a bigger shout for the Red Arrows. At the end of the display, I'm going to ask you to cheer, and we'll let the Red leader listen in. So let's have lots of enthusiasm for this display today. The Reds will arrive from behind you. I'm going to spoil it slightly. In a formation called Big Battle. That'll be in about a minute and a half's time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what can you look? Standing by. They keep talking to me. The show you'll see today, if you haven't seen the Red Arrows, will be split into 2 sections. The first one will be close formation aerobatics, which we're renowned for around the world. And then into the second half, where we'll do slightly more dynamic maneuvers, and you'll get to see the synchro pair flying as low as 100 feet above the water. So get your cameras at the ready. Red One's just told me he is 5 miles away. That's going to take about 50 seconds. So, eyes out. Who can see the headlights? Who's going to see them first? Ladies and gentlemen, Scottish Airshow. It's the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. Here they come, the headlights are on, the smoke comes on. Let's have a big cheer for the Red Arrows. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the boys are now pulling up from Big Battle, and they'll change into a distinctive short diamond shape. The team this year is led by squadron leader David Montenegro. This is his second tour, but his first year as the leader. Right up there, that's now 6,000 feet, reducing down to 150 knots. Let's listen in to David now. You will have noticed that every time the boss talks, that's when the pilots put in their input into the stick to come left into that distinctive diamond shape. The smoke comes off. The next move, we move into one of our widest shapes we do. Ladies and gentlemen, cameras at the ready. This is Phoenix. This is about 200 feet across from wingtip to wingtip. On the very top of that formation is Red 8, Flight Lieutenant Ollie Parr. It's his 3rd year on the team and he's an ex-GR4 pilot. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Phoenix. And on the outside of that formation, Red 9 is having to use a lot of control input there to remain in close formation next to number 5. He is Flight Lieutenant Joe Hurston. He's our team executive officer and he's in his 2nd year. And he's also a GR4 pilot and he comes from Cromarty. The formation shape now is changing into a chevron, and this will be the only role during the display. So cameras in already. Let's listen in to the team leader. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the chevron roll. All the way up to the top there, that's about 2,500 to 3,000 feet at the apex. The G comes on, but the boys still maintain that 6 feet apart from wingtip to tail. They're going to come right now into an iconic shape. This year we celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Battle of Britain. And in marking that, we changed into Spitfire. And as we remember the few in the Battle of Britain, we also remember the many who supported those pilots to secure our skies. And we apply the same principle today. Ladies and gentlemen, cameras in the ready. It's Spitfire. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And now each year, the keener amongst you will notice that each year we do our distinctive diamond shape. This is our signature shape. And at the bottom of that diamond is Flight Lieutenant Tom Bald. He's in his 1st year, and he is an ex-Typhoon pilot, and he too secured our skies by holding quick reaction alert at Coningsby in his Typhoon. So ladies and gentlemen, as they come crowd front, the smoke will come on. This is Diamond. Just to the left of the leader is Flight Lieutenant Emmett Cox, originally from New Zealand, but he moved to the RAF later in his career. He flew the GR4 and was a flying instructor on the Tucano aircraft. This is his 1st year, and in about 10 days' time, he's going to find out which position he flies next year, so tenterhooks for all. And now, a new shape for this year, the formation will change into a slightly looser diamond. Let's listen in. You'll see, ladies and gentlemen, that diamond is now growing. They're going to roll out down the line for a new shape called Whirlwind. Each aircraft will do a synchronized roll down the line. Let's listen in. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, keep it going. That was the Whirlwind, ladies and gentlemen. As the jets come right, that formation is going to have to collapse down to that 6 feet apart again. You'll see the shape collapse to mark the SR-71 or the Blackbird aircraft. You'll notice as they collapse, you'd think perhaps they look to the person left or right of them, but all of them are concentrating on the boss. This is a great camera moment coming up, folks. The boys will roll out into Blackbird and they're going to pull up with a formation change in the vertical. And there you go, 2-3, rush forward to meet the boss. 4-5 are right on the outside, and 8-9 have slipped back right to the back of the formation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fred. Good luck staring at the sun. The aircraft are now accelerating, and this will be a turn at 4G. This is one of the hardest turns the guys will do during the display. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Fred. Well, that concludes the first half of the show. So now we've done the close formation, it's time to spice it up a bit. I want to hear some more cheering in the second half, because this is where Synchro are going to show you their true skills. Okay, you'll notice the guys are constantly talking to each other, assessing the wind conditions and also the any cloud that might be here. Obviously not today. This is dagger formation. Good time to get your cameras at the ready. This will be the first of 3 exciting breaks in the second half. The formation will split into Enid and Jippo formation. Enid consists of a famous 5. And Jippo formation are led by Red 6. They'll be slightly underneath as they roll out. Cameras at the ready. Smoke comes on. Let's listen in to the team leader. Big cheer, guys, come on! The start of the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Red 6 and 7, you've got 6 to your left, smoking white, and Red 8 is going to join on him. To your left, you'll see Red 7 pulling up now with smoke, and Red 9 is trying to join on him. Red 7 to your left is Flight Lieutenant Steve Morris. It's his 3rd year on the team, and he is the Synchro Deputy. He's an ex-GR9 pilot and GR4, and has done operational service in Afghanistan. And as they descend down, look left and right. They'll go to 100 feet above the sea, and they're going to miss each other by 100 feet. Let's listen in. The Jippo pass, ladies and gentlemen. 6 and 7 are still here. They're going to turn outwards now, and their aim is to do another opposition pass right in front of you. At this point, they're pulling 5 to 6 times the force of gravity. They're having to work really hard to maneuver that aircraft. Number 7's job is to avoid 6, and he does a very good job. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cyclone. Okay. Look to your left. You'll see Red 9, Flight Lieutenant Joe Hurston coming very soon. There he is. Now look slightly to your right. You'll see Enid inbound in an inverted V. This is called the Goose. Good camera shot. I think Joe might be enjoying that. And ladies, this is for you. On a day like this, we've done this very few times this year because of the weather. Synchro, straight ahead, you'll see the headlights in front of the boy. This is going to be the heart. And I'm going to dedicate this to Mark Lawson's mum. Mrs. Lawson, if you're here, this is for you. And as an added touch, keep looking to your right, you'll see Red 8. He's going to produce the spear for this lovely heart. I'm going to dedicate this to all the lovely ladies here today. Big cheer! It's not over there. Red 6 and 7 now are going to turn inbound for their next manoeuvre. Ladies and gentlemen, look left and right. This is the op barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. There's more to come. Just look slightly left now by the aerials on the hill. You'll see Reds 1 to 5 and 8 and 9. That's Red 8 just joining now. And they're going to pull up for the vertical break. This is a great camera shot coming up. The team leader's now pulling up to 6,500 feet. And then he'll twist ever so slightly to the right, ready for a break in the vertical. Let's listen in as he calls a break. Ladies and gentlemen, how was that? Ladies and gentlemen, look to your left. You'll see Red 6 inbound, smoking white, and then look slightly to your right. You'll see Red 7 coming in right now. The boys now are entering a 6G turn. They're having to struggle very hard to keep that blood inside their head. Red 7 is craning his neck to see Red 6, and each of these passes they're missing each other by about 30 meters. The closing speed is about 800 miles an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the carousel. Look slightly to your right now, you'll see the white smoke. That's Red 1, 2, 3 and 5 will form a box shape. And for those who get giddy, this is called the twister. Now the twisting man behind there, that's Red 4, Flight Lieutenant Stu Campbell. He's a former GR4 pilot, and his wife's here. That's Claire and family. And we're going to dedicate this one to her. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the twister. And he keeps going round and round. We're going to give him a break now. He's going to roll out. If you look slightly to your left, here comes Jippo again to entertain you. The smoke comes on. The difference with the red arrows is if we're going to do a roll, why wouldn't the leader try to do it upside down? Let's listen in to red 6.
Rolling in. Easy. Up.
Red 6 is now pushing up, and he's upside down with everyone else the right way up. Having sat in the back of this, it's really uncomfortable for Red 6. There's nothing he can do about all that blood rushing to his head.
6. Rolling out.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the mirror roll. It doesn't stop there. Look to your left, ladies and gentlemen. You have Enid coming back in for the rollbacks. Each pilot is calling clear and go. The go signifies the next pilot should move. There go red 2 and 3 again. Ladies and gentlemen, the rollbacks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you look very carefully to your right, just above the white hangar, you'll see Jippo coming back in. This is one of my favourite manoeuvres. It's called the corkscrew. 6 and 7 are flying inverted in close formation, and reds 8 and 9 are going to roll around the smoke, as you can see. Ladies and gentlemen, the corkscrew. That very gruff noise was number 9 saying complete. Look to your right, ladies and gentlemen. You might be able to see the headlights of Enid again. This is a great camera shot, a lovely python-looking shape. A big snake in the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, they're flying in leader's benefit because 4-5 has edged slightly forward so they can see the boss. To give you an idea, red 4 and 5, their wingtips are about 6 feet from red 2 and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the python. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for one of the penultimate breaks. Right in front of you now, straight ahead, you might see the glint of the aircraft coming towards you. The 4 aircraft now, 6, 7, 8 and 9. You'll see 8 and 9 do 2 rolls around synchro. Let's listen into the break. The Jippo break, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm sorry to say this is going to be the last manoeuvre by synchro as they pull up to 45 degrees. It's about 2,000 feet. And this is where number 7 is craning his neck now to see number 6. Number 7 is the one slightly to your left. And this will be the last synchro manoeuvre. It's the double rolls. Cameras in the ready. Let's listen in to red 6 for the second double roll. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big hand for Synchro. Now look to your front. You've got 8 and 9 who are accelerating as fast as they dare towards the rest of the formation to join up for the final break. This is a great camera moment with the beautiful backdrop there. It has been a pleasure today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen in to Red 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you give me a minute, I believe the team leader is going to gather the formation and try and do one last fly past before we recover back to the airport. So I'll keep you posted. I would like some participation though if we are going to do a fly past. I'll ask to speak to the red leader and I'll need a big cheer from you all to say thank you.